What's up guys, AviddGeek here. Welcome to another episode of Gaming News Stories. If you're not familiar with the show, this is where I take a look at all the news that has taken place within the gaming world throughout the last week. Pick a couple of stories and talk about them and share them here with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Story number one! So our good friends Nintendo, their NPD numbers came out for September, and what numbers they were? The 200% growth. 200% increase in sales, which is amazing. This is probably attributed to the fact that the 3DS is now selling really well with the new Link game coming up, with Pokemon X and Y now released, and the fact that the Wii U has dropped in about $50, so making it a more affordable console. And right now that's the newest console that's out, still waiting for the PS4 and the Xbox One. But it looks like all that combined, and the fact that more announcements for the Smash Brothers coming out, another Zelda game, all the stuff they've been working on is really helping the sales of their system. And it's about time, Nintendo. You guys were kind of going down for a moment. It looks like you're coming back up just in time before the new consoles come out. But we'll see what happens after the new consoles come out, because everyone's focus will be on the PS4 and the Xbox One. So only time will tell if their numbers can stay consistent or stay up at least. Story number two! So earlier this week, Square Enix released a trailer. And it's a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's a series that I definitely love and enjoy, and I've been waiting forever to find out more information on Kingdom Hearts 3. It was nice seeing a kind of announcement at the last E3, but it's now we have another trailer. It seems like it's getting closer and closer. Hopefully it'll be next year. But in the trailer, it doesn't give too much as far as what the story is, but it does give you some idea of what they're trying to play with. Because from what I understand, it's more of a tech demo than it is an actual gameplay trailer. On the announcement, they did announce they're trying to go for a more realistic photorealism look for Sora. And it looks like it's paying off so far. It looks really nice. The only thing is the quarters seem a little confined. They didn't seem as open as I was hoping they would be. They seem more on the lines of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but I thought it was only because of the system's limitations, and that's why they kept it as such a small playing field. But who knows, maybe they'll keep it that way, maybe they'll open it more, maybe there'll be less loading times, who knows what it is they're planning to do. But it was nice to see how the Keyblade was actually turning into a gun, shooting down the Heartless. It was nice seeing that like train going around, and it's from what, the Electrical Parade? That's what it reminds me of, Electrical Parade train going around. But it mentioned on the bottom Big Thunder Mountain, so it's one of the attractions at Disneyland. But really nice to see that they're implementing some of those rides into the summons. Hopefully it's a summons, but it's kind of hard to tell because the monster he's fighting, I don't know how he would do it without a summons. Unless he's like all the way down at the bottom, but who knows. Story number three! So as we get closer and closer to Sony releasing the PlayStation 4 on November 15th, you can actually get your hands-on impression of the system right now. You can actually go out to a realtor like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, and the Sony store where they actually have the console available. Kiosks are starting to roll out to these major realtors, where you can then go and try out the system, see what you think, form your own opinion, figure if you want to keep your pre-order or if you want to go with the Xbox One. But it's a nice way of kind of getting an idea of what the system will feel like, especially that new controller. With all the changes they made, I wonder if it feels the same or if it's a little bit lighter, thinner. It's a good way of kind of getting your feet wet into the system without having to commit to buy it. So when I do try out that system, I will be taking pictures, I'll take maybe a short video, I'll tell you guys what I think, what my impressions are, and you can keep a lookout for that on my blog site as well as this channel. Story number four! So 2K Sports showed off a fancy new trailer for their 2K14 NBA game. So for all you basketball fans who love the console game, this is the trailer for you. You have got to check this out. But also for those who are not sports fans, kind of like myself, you still have to check out this trailer. It is amazing to see what they can do on the next gen systems. So this trailer kind of showcases off the facial animations, the features, the digital representation of each player, of the character models. You can see the clothing and how that reacts to their jumps, to how they react to them when they fall down, their dunks. It's very impressive. It's very neat to see how close we're getting to realism, how close we're getting to seeing what we can duplicate on a gaming console as to what real life looks like. So not to be outdone by 2K Sports, EA Sports actually released the trailer as well for NBA Live 14. And last night I compared both videos side by side watching them, and NBA Live, to be honest, does not compete whatsoever graphically when it comes to their character models, the representation of the stadium and everything. Just no contest. 2K really has put a lot of effort into it and it looks amazing. So please check out this trailer, and like as always, the links are down below. So just check out the description after the end of this video and you can take a look at that video yourself. Story number 5. So if you're like me and you're super excited, which I'm pretty sure you are, or else you wouldn't be watching this channel, excited for the new console systems, you're looking forward to the games. You want to see the games, right? Without the games for a console, what good is the console? Now, there's a ton of games coming out for the next gen systems that I was excited for. One is Watch Dogs. That one I'm really excited for. The idea of hacking into all these different things, every different aspect of the game, to spy on people, to listen to conversations, to kind of put the arms down for railroads, to block people so they couldn't escape, all these different elements in the game. And apparently it's being delayed. It will not be available this year. It's been moved off to next year in the spring. And the more and more we're getting closer to these console launches, especially the PS4, I'm noticing a lot of delayed games. I know that game is a multi-platform game, so don't get me wrong about that. It's going to be on both systems. But it just seems like more of the games on the PlayStation end are being delayed. And I'm not picking on PlayStation. I mean, the Xbox, same thing, because it's Watch Dogs. But any game being released for the consoles, it seems like they're being delayed as we're getting closer to the release of the systems. So why is that? Why is it that now we have Watch Dogs being delayed, we have The Crew being delayed, we have Drive Club being delayed? I believe they should have had plenty of time to get these games ready, and it really matters to have as many games as possible on launch day. They should have had these games available, and they should have been ready. I don't know what it is that's holding them up, and now they're not being delayed by a month or 2 months. They're being delayed by 5 months, 6 months. It's a long period of time, so something must have went wrong with these games. Something in their testing that they found out was a bug that cannot be fixed right away. So question time. The question of the week is, with all the delays that are happening for the new generation of systems, like Watch Dogs, Drive Club, The Crew, and so on, what do you guys think? Why do you guys think these games are being delayed? Do you think it's really because of the fact that they just want to improve the game a little bit more, like a little more polish on it? Or do you think there's something major that they ran into that they really just needed to halt and reevaluate and fix these things? Like major bug problems that were going to destroy the game. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinion on that. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode of Gaming News Stories. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter, and all your favorite places to share. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, guys. I really appreciate it when you do that. Don't forget to comment down below. I do read those comments, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say or think. So drop a line down below. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you next week. Peace out.